So we making a movie season finale. And the question I'm sure everybody want to know is, are we making a movie? Well, let's talk about it. For those who've been following, they know I was trying to shoot a contained project, contained film, and that's a film with like one or two leads, one or two locations, mainly one, and micro budget, low budget, indie, super indie, and and with this, my budget was only like 10 grand. I was trying to shoot it, put it all on the screen, very little cash, and yeah, I shot it small. I can write some big things, planes crashing and all that stuff. I write all that stuff too. I've written over probably like 20, maybe 20 scripts, 20 screenplays, TV pilots and shows and all that. So I love writing now. I've written 3 books. So I can write grandiose things, but this I was writing small on purpose to shoot small. So anyway, super long story short, if you've been following, I was in dispute with my location. Well, not even dispute. I had a friend who had a location for me to shoot this film. They offered it up, and 30 days, and introduced me. Well, offered it up, introduced me to a DP. My normal DP person is down in Savannah, which is where I originally wanted to shoot it, or up here in Michigan, where I am right now. But he's like, they're in Atlanta. He's like, hey man, I got this house, come shoot. Normally when people offer up locations, you're kind of getting it for a low or no. You know what I mean? Very little to nothing, because your budget's small. That's the one thing you don't have. You can't afford to pay for $30,000 for, $10,000. You can't, that'd be your whole budget trying to pay for a location. You know what I mean? In the real world. But anyway, I offered to pay him, and we had an agreement, even though he wanted the world producer, this and that. And I don't mind all that, because you're my friend and I'm going to look out for you. But in the contract that I signed with the DP, we said, and then I agreed, and I get 30 days out, refund all the way around. Within the 30, there's some gray area, right? So my friend acted up. Same friend, known him all my life, known him since I was 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. We went to kindergarten together, like real talk, not even playing. So I know his family, all that. Just saw his mom when I was down in Savannah. But anyway, he tripped on me a little bit, found another location, and had that set up. All still outside of the 30-day. Then he called me back. Hey man, we tripping. We grown. We old, man. Let's not. I want to work with you. Let's still work together. Let's still do this. So I'm like, okay. So I had to tell my friend who the new location, hey, doing that. So she cussed me out. But that's my homie. So it was all good. But she was like, all right, beware. And she wasn't lying, cause I flew into Atlanta, which we were shooting that same day, to do rehearsals, which we would have been shooting the next week, because I kept pushing back that part. Rehearsal, table read, spending time with my actors at the location, because if I can get them in sooner, I would do that. Hey, we're indie budget. That same weekend, my friend, location guy, said he want more of this, more of that, more of that, all stuff that I'd already agreed not to do that with him. So I said no. He was trying to press me in the moment. I can't believe it. But anyway, he did. With that press, though, I called the DP, which is really his friend. Hey, man, we need to move locations. DP's like, hey, man, if we move location, you got to pay me more money, more this, more that, blah, blah, blah. And we prepped for the house. I said, okay, well, give me the weekend, because this was on a Saturday. Well, give me till Monday to talk to the person that I was going to use their location, to see if it's available still, see if she's going to cuss me out again, but we'll be using, which I know she would have said yeah, but she was going to curse me out for sure, because that's what friends do. But same day, moments later, the same DP said, hey man, I already released my people. That means he's talked to location guy, which is his friend. So he decided, DP, to release the people, because he was supposed to control the production too. He was doing it all for me, even edit. He was going to do it all for me. I gave him a deposit, and I was supposed to give him another deposit, the rest of the money once we wrapped. So again, super long story short, he canceled, and he said, let's move it to another date. I went ahead and agreed, like, okay, well, we'll move on to another date. But I really wasn't feeling that. I felt like he did me dirty by doing that. Not because I really wanted to do our dates. I already had my actors set up. Everything was set up for that next week. Even though it was crunch time, we were going to do it. My folks was ready. So anyway, so we had a new date in December. And since and so that following week, my normal time that I would have been shooting, him and the location guy, they shot something. Same time. Shady, right? After that, the DP, because now I'm not dealing with my friend. Now he's my former friend. Because to me, like I said in an earlier video, I'm not going to fight you over money. We're not going to do that. But you do me dirty, man. Ain't no more friendship. We're done. I'd rather had you say, hey, let's not do business and stay friends. I'd rather keep our friendship if you know you're going to be shady in it, in dealings with me or with anybody. Just say, hey, man, I ain't good at business. I'd rather just be your friend. Real talk. So anyway, so I'm not dealing with him no more. 40-year friendship just done. But whatever. Neither here nor there. Not a DP person. I can't talk to him. He's very, young guy, just tough to get on the phone. If you're my DP and we're working close together, I want to be able to talk to you. We got to talk about, we got a lot to talk about, man. We shooting a whole film together and really fast. 7-day shoot, mind you. We ain't playing around, but it's written to be shot that quick. It's written really, really easy, real simple project. So anyway, so finally I gave up. I said, man, I can't get him on the phone. He's tough. He's and it's I already felt like shadiness was happening already, and they might have been already in cahoots about something. I don't know. I would like to think they were not, but you can't tell. All I know is he has my deposit. And so I sent him a letter, hey man, I want my money back. I want a refund. We hadn't shot anything. Our new window, we're 30 days out. So here we go. And of course he's not trying to give me my money back. So I sent him a demand letter, and I'm set up to now sue him. And of course, when I sent him the demand letter, he responded, hey, well, I'll see you in court. So today, hopefully I didn't go too fast for you, I am suing the DP and his production company to get my initial deposit back. Even though he shot nothing, did nothing, he wants to keep the deposit. His statement was originally, that same day everything went down, is, hey, I prepped for that house. So that's why I released, so your funds have been released because I prepped. I stayed at my boy's house that night before he canceled, because once he canceled, I didn't go back to his house, whatever. I grabbed my stuff. There was nothing there. He had no equipment there, no prep. I don't know what kind of prep he did. I guess he said, well, I walked through the house and I saw how the house looked, and that's my prep. And that cost me your deposit. Nah, bro, come on now. I've been in this game a long time. I know how this thing works. So, are we making a movie? Yes, we are going to make a movie. But it won't be this season. It won't be this year. Right now it's November of 2025. And we won't be making it this season. We're going to shoot for, pun intended, maybe April, May, somewhere up in there. Taking the rest of this season outside of getting my deposit back. I got some other writing to do, other things I'm working on, and taking some time for myself. I really am disappointed in, I don't want to, working with us sometimes, man. And I hate saying that. I hate saying that because other people act up too. Anybody can act up. But people man, and people, like I said, I don't want to perpetuate that. I don't want to say it, but it can be tough sometimes. It can be tough how we treat each other. And trust me, I combed over my point of view and, my fault. And my fault was, maybe initially, well, I always said even in an earlier video, I should have got the location part in writing. The production part I got in writing. The location, we were friends. Hey, man, I'm going to give you the world. He wanted his name at the title, his production company. This is my friend now. Wanted his name at the beginning and this and that. And I was, open to a lot of that just because you're my friend. And I know you're trying to get into business and get things going. So I was going to let you ride with me on all of this. But for you to jumpstart everything with canceling while my folks are showing up, and then you to tag team with your person, the DP, and y'all still shoot something in that window. Shady, man. That's shady. And that's not what this series was supposed to be about. I was hoping I was have video of me shooting, and we're on set, and that's really what this thing was supposed to be about. And it ended up me just talking to you, and maybe it was maybe someone needed to hear this. I don't think I said anything that you hadn't heard before. But for a person like me who don't normally talk about what's happening with me, like this, if you know me anyway, maybe it was something that you needed to hear. Or maybe you're about to go into business with somebody. You're like, let me make sure I get in writing, make sure they are who they say they've been, check their references, seeing their work. And some of these things I did do, and then there's a few things I didn't do because I trusted my friend. And in this business, and I'm specifically, I'm talking about production, film, entertainment, it's really a who you know business. And you really try to trust your friends because if I'm trying to hire people, I'm asking people, hey, is this, even if it's down to a PA, hey, I need a good PA. You got somebody? Yeah, I recommend my boy, whoever. Hey, okay, he good? Yeah, he good. Well, I'm trusting you. I don't know him, but I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you that he's good. Hey, you got this producer who can do this thing? Yeah, he does. He's a good editor. Oh, he edits your project? Let me see your project. Oh, okay. I trust him because of you, because you're my friend. You're my connection. So I'm trusting what you say about that person. And that's kind of pretty much how this business run, man. When it comes to bringing people into your fold, it's really, they got to be jumped in, so to speak, walked in by somebody. I was walked in by somebody. Matter of fact, my first 5 jobs and my best job came through a recommendation, man. Came through a recommendation from somebody I worked with, and they liked me. And I don't even think I've been the best, person, whatever, coordinated or production manager or whatever. I don't even think I'm the best one, produced. But people like me, and I don't mean to make it sound like that, like I'm, bragging on me, but, yeah, people, like working with me. Let's say it like that. I try to, not that I'm agreeable with everything, not that I can't, check you on something, not that I can't help you, but I'm there. I think when I walk in on a set, I try to, walk into a partnership, I try to go in with the mindset I'm here to serve the project. I'm loyal to serving the project. I want to be the best of me, represent myself the best I can, but I'm also here to serve this project. And sometimes when you're serving a project, you do take little L's here and there. Sometimes you don't get all the compensation you want. Sometimes you don't get all the perks you want. Sometimes you don't get the position you want. But if I'm agreeing to be a part of it, I want to see this project happen. I remember this one time I was managing talent, because I managed talent at one point too. And I remember the project came to me through somebody who really could have just went to my talent and went to the other rep, but they came to me. And it would have been a great payday for both of us. He would have made millions, I would have got paid really nicely too, of course. And this was the only time me and my talent kind of got into a dispute, because they felt like something was foul. Well, somebody was in their ear telling them something foul was happening. How he get, somebody just, it was just a moment of, say it nicely, somebody was just in his ear speaking ill of me. So my friend, my talent wanted to cut my percentage. And you know what I told him? And I wasn't trying to be spiteful, but I thought the opportunity was amazing for him. I really wanted to see him win. I really wanted him to do that project. So I said, you know what, bro? Do the project. You don't need to pay me nothing. He's like, man, no, man, I want to pay you. No, bro. I'm letting you know right now how much I believe in you. I wanted you to win. Because all I did was do the deal. I ain't do nothing. I didn't write it. I didn't produce it. I'm not producing it. I mean, we'd have walked in. I'd have been a producer. And I don't know. We'd have settled up. I probably still would have been. But as far as my fee for booking him, I was waiving that whole thing. Because I wanted to see him win that bad. I don't recommend everybody doing that, and I don't recommend anybody doing it, because if you did the job, you did the job, no matter how the job came to you. But I'm just giving you an example of that's how bad, how much I want people that work with me to win. So when it comes all the way back to this little small project, I feel like I surrounded myself with people who did not want me to win. Should they still get their monies? Should they still fight for position and all that? No, I'm never saying you shouldn't go for what you want. Speak it, stand on it. Never going to tell somebody else not to do something. But you saw the budget. I'm just trying to get something done, man. And truly, everybody's getting paid. I'm not going to pay myself. So location was getting paid. And still getting his name up like he paid and put in on this. Producer, DP, definitely was getting paid. And I was looking for him to do some great work. And in fact, I was hoping to do a lot more work. I got a couple of these things, man. I got like 5 of these written that are pretty good. I think they're really good. I would love to see them done with a bigger budget, but hey, they're written for a small budget like this. So I was hoping we could start a great relationship and do a bunch of these, man, and just make some money and then we can talk percentages and all that. Let's get through one of these together and see how we do. And like, hey, okay, for the next one, let's do it like this. At least that's how I was thinking. You can see me and listen to me and say, well, man, no, man, you're wrong. You were supposed to. But them niggas wouldn't give me no money. It was me. DP was bringing his talent. So, okay, I give you him, but he wasn't asking for it. He was fine with what he was getting. Locations wasn't giving me nothing but a location. But he wanted everything. And because his greed, in my eyes, because of his greed, this whole thing. But at the end of the day, the DP breached his contract. I'm taking him to court. And here we are. So, again, we are going to make something. It'll be next season. And it's going to be spectacular. I do believe in God. I do believe in, you don't have to, but I do. And I believe his time is impeccable. So I kind of had to get out my feelings about it because I was a little bit, really want to see it happen when I wanted it to happen. But I'm like, you know what, Lord, I trust you better. I trust you more. So you know what's better for me. And it's going to be amazing when we do it. So thank you for listening. Like I said, season finale, season 2 coming up, and we will be on set. We will be shooting this thing, and you're going to be watching it. In the meantime, the film was called Short Term. It's a book. Also, is available on my website, johnrussellwrites.com. And of course, it's on Amazon. John Russell, Short Term. So go check it out, and you'll see the film we're about to put together this upcoming season. Till then, be blessed. Have an amazing day, and just go kill it. Whatever you're doing, man.